our perspective, eternal.
Okay. I won't take the name of the deity unless you wish to. But you said that X deity was relegated to become a Kshetrapal.
No, it's okay. Bhairava was relegated to become a Kshetrapal. Yes.
Relegated in sports terms means you finish at the bottom of the league, therefore you go to the lower league.
Okay, so this is basically that when the peak Bhairava Upasana used to happen in Kashmir and other places, after that fall happened, so Bhairava's role in the other sampradayas was that of a Kshetrapala. As well as in the Tantra Sampradaya, his role is that of the peripheral guardian of the path. To some degree, he will also help in the being a guru of the path, and also at times as a consort of the path. But primarily, the upasana is happening of Devi. The focus was not on Bhairava. So Bhairava is on the sidelines in the tantric path, more or less. The peak Bhairava upasana used to happen around, I think, 13th, 14th century, maybe 13th century. After that, it kept falling, and it kind of relegated. It relegated means it. What I mean is specifically, it kind of sort of shifted towards more large part of folklore, large part of colloquialism in there, not necessarily based on complete shastras. Some places, yes, but not so much. He was never, almost rarely ever the primary devata.
Unlike Shiva, unlike Devi.
Shiva. Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay. There's a statement that you keep repeating on the show and offline, which is that Bhairava is waking up again.
Yes.
There's a couple of questions. One, why was he asleep? Because, I mean, it could be argued that during the invasions, many Bhairav temples were destroyed. Therefore, there weren't that many people practicing Bhairav worship in the first place. But a more metaphysical way of looking at it is the deity is much more powerful than even war and warlords. So was it the deity's will to go to sleep for some time?
So that is a question where we cannot have a definite answer. We can speculate at best, okay? Because nobody really knows fully the mind of the deity. But deities can, and very often do, they may withdraw themselves from playing in the world for some period of time. The moment a deity withdraws himself or herself, what you will see is that experiences related to the deity will certainly reduce. Great souls who are upasakas of the deity will stop getting born. That's one of the things that will happen. In fact, the average person's connection to the deity is very minor. Average human being doesn't understand deities too much, to be honest. Overall idea you have that I am born into Hindu family, so I know this is Hanumanji, this is Ma Durga and all that is there. But you really start connecting when there is at least one individual who has attained to some degree of contact with the deity. You follow that individual, through that individual you connect to the energy of the deity. This is a very standard practice across India. Okay. In Tarapet, for example, right now it's a very popular place in Bengal. A lot of people go there. Tarapet really became very famous after the birth and the life of Bhamakhepa. Bhamakhepa was a Siddha Purusha who used to remain in the cremation ground, who was like a child of Matara. Okay. So Matara was always there. Those who have to do the Upasana, they used to go at one point. But the kind of fame that it has acquired right now is entirely because there was a Siddha who had attained perfection in the Upasana of Matara. So this is what happens in the world also.